Hello everyone, this is VGC Mike back again with more Regulation F content. Today I'm going to continue to pilot the Entei and Raging Bolt team, but I have made a few changes to adapt to the evolving meta. I've changed my Entei's EV spread so that he'll be a little bulkier. I wanted him to be defensive enough to survive 1 Terra Normal Extreme Speed from Dragonite while Chien-Pao's Sword of Ruin is active. I also gave him Snarl over Ironhead so that he can easily wall special attackers with his Assault Vest. I also replaced Urshifu with Fluttermane because it feels like Urshifu recently has gotten a lot more hard counters. I still like Urshifu a lot, I used him a lot in Regulation E, but if I were to play him right now, I think I'd prefer to have Farigiraf on the team to block priority moves like Thunderclap and Grassy Glide. And lastly, I changed Porygon 2's main attack from Tri-Attack to Terra Blast. I didn't do this until after the games I played today, so you'll see in the video that I'm using Tri-Attack, but afterward I decided to try to replace it with Terra Blast, and I mainly did this because one, they both do the same base damage, and even though Tri-Attack does have a pretty cool secondary effect where you can sometimes, paralyze, burn, or freeze the opponent, it's not super often that it happens, and in my opinion it kind of just conflicted with Sacred Fire burning. Or made it even less likely that you would get this effect because you might have a bunch of burned Pokemon on the other side of the field. And while Terra Blast doesn't actually have a secondary effect, it does give you the potential to hit something with a super effective Fairy attack, and it also gives you options into hitting Ghost Pokemon instead of just having to rely on Icy Wind. So I'm going to try out Terra Blast for now. If I feel like it's worse somehow, then I might switch it back. The one thing I will say is, since Entei is becoming a little bit more popular, if you get the special attack boost on Porygon 2, you might want to think twice about using your Terra Fairy because it's not going to hit Entei for very much damage, opposed to if you stayed with the Terra Blast and it was normal, because Entei resists Fairy. Other than that, every other main Pokemon in the game actually seems like hitting things for Fairy damage would actually be pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and try that out. Before I get into the battles though, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed. I was hoping to pass 200 subscribers sometime later in the month or something, but we ended up getting past 200 very quickly. So I really appreciate it. I also wanted to mention that my voice is a little off because I was sick earlier in the week. I'm fine now, but it still sounds a little, congested. Hopefully by the time I make my next video, I'll sound normal again. But with that being said, let's get right into the battles. Okay, so we have to watch out for the Farigiraf. They have Chien-Pao and Dragonite, which is a little scary too. Entei seems pretty good. I think we'll go Trick Room, and then we'll kind of, save Fluttermane for the end, either if we don't get Trick Room up or if the Trick Room expires. Special attack increase, that's great. So we can't Snarl to lower any damage. We could just go for the Terra right away, or we could switch in our Raging Bolt. I think I'm okay with the Terra. And I'll split my damage. The reason I'm okay with the Terra is because I don't think Empoleon is going to be too scary. After we hit it once, we could probably 2-hit it. Knock it out in 2 hits. Okay. Water Pledge. So that's not going to do a lot. They're going to block us from putting up Trick Room, but we didn't really go for that option. Okay. I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum and try attack. Okay. So they just stayed in. I did the try attack in case they Terra'd, but they didn't Terra. Huh. Okay, and they lived that too. Let's see if Entei's still faster. And then we'll try attack. Okay. So Entei is still faster, luckily. They live, unluckily. But we get the burn, so we are going to have to take one more big hit. Would have been so much better just to recover here. Now let's see if they saved like Chien-Pao Dragonite for the end. Okay, they probably did. Alright, we knock out the Empoleon. Let's see who they try to kill with Dragonite. Okay, they went for Outrage. Luckily they didn't hit Porygon, so we're gonna slap them really hard with the Icy Wind here. It's actually Goldango, which is good for us because Fluttermane. Fluttermane should be just fine into Goldango. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they are locked into that. And then I'll Icy Wind. Oh no, they have to be locked into it, right? So even if they are, even if they weren't choice banded, they can't, you know, they have no choice but to do that. Okay, they have Terror Blast, so they're probably Specs or Scarf. But either way, this one Icy Wind is all we really need. Because even if they're Scarf, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we'll outspeed. And it looks like actually it's a 2-shot. So there's no way for them to outspeed us and knock out both of our Pokemon in the same turn. So we can just block Moonblast and Icy Wind. Battle canceled. Okay. Good game. Trick Room looks pretty strong here. Okay, so the opponent is leading Tornadus and Incineroar. Okay, we didn't get a special attack increase. It's pretty likely, in my opinion, that they have either Fluttermane or Urshifu, maybe both. I feel like Sacred Fire here and Raging Bolt switching in is pretty good because Incineroar is probably going to either Flare Blitz, Knock Off, or Fake Out Raging Bolt, and none of those really do much to him because he absorbs his item, so Knock Off isn't going to do anything. Fake Out doesn't matter because we're switching in. Okay, and they actually taunt. Alright, so we can't protect and we can't knock off. They actually parting shot, so that was probably the best option there. Fluttermane. Let's see what kind of Fluttermane it is. Okay. So I would say Fluttermane pretty much loses to Rillaboom if we can get one good chunk off on him. I think I'll do this, Terra, and Thunderclap. Okay, they're gonna Terra first. Probably Fairy, because it has to be someone faster. I mean, everybody's actually faster than my Raging Bolt. Okay, so they're just gonna go for huge damage. But plus side is we will be able to hit them with extreme speeds now. But for all we know, they're just going to like Moonblast us. Okay, and because of the parting shot, they actually live. Alright. Okay, and they decide to split the damage, which is definitely best case scenario. Rillaboom is actually probably a lock for everything they have in the back, honestly. I'm gonna go for the same play. It looks like it's not guaranteed that we'll knock out Fluttermane. They'll probably just protect. They didn't. Okay, this is great. Oh no. What do they have? Perish Song. So Fake Out is active, but we also have the option to protect now, so I'm going to do that. Alright. I didn't even see the health bar move on that. Okay, they're going for knockoff. Let me think. I'm actually okay with switching Porygon in. Thunderclap's very obvious. I think I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Get an attack increase again. Dragon Pulse into Incineroar would have been pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, I guess you went into Entei doesn't feel bad. Okay, they actually hard swap, surprisingly. But that works out really nicely for us. So we get a speed drop. They're no longer, they no longer have this special attack increase. Oh, okay, they had their own. Definitely not what I thought they had. I'm gonna go for a Tri-Attack to land the KO and Snarl, just so the output from the Raging Bolt isn't so bad. Okay, they go for Thunderclap. Does, what, like 53-ish? So it'll, okay, we get crit, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll do that one more time. And I don't think they'll get the KO even with like a Shadow Ball on Entei, but even if they do, we still have a lot of resources in the back. Yeah. So they're going to take a pretty big Tri-Attack here. Okay. Paralysis probably... Well, I guess actually, I don't even know. I guess they couldn't have been burnt, so that's not too bad. And now we'll just go for some damage. He's paralyzed. They were in a bad spot already. That just made it worse. So I'm just going to lock Icy Wind and Extreme Speed now. They could protect with the Fluttermane, of course, but they'll have to... Oh, we get the knockout. So if they Thunderclapped, then this is terrible. But if they Dragon Pulse, that's okay, but we still have... I mean, we have not even revealed Rillaboom yet. And that does pretty good damage too. So 55 times 2 is 110. Tri-attack's actually 120 after stab, so we should be faster now. Switch over to using Tri-attack. Alright, and they just cancel. This is actually a lot of things I don't really care for facing. We do have Taunt, which is pretty helpful. Yeah, we'll go with these 4. The Rillaboom I need for Amoonguss, but if they happen to lead the Zapdos, it's going to feel a little bad. Okay, they do. So I'll just go right into Bolt. And Sacred Fire. The reason I'm going into Raging Bolt is because I'm assuming they're going to slam me with like a Brave Bird or something. And at least Electric it resists, so I'm sure it'll hurt, but that's our only resistance we have to flying anyway. Okay, that's not even that bad. After damage, or after healing from the train, doing pretty good. Burn, get the burn. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, they set up Trick Room, which is okay with me. I'm just gonna ignore that Zapdos now. Considered Snarl. Let's see if it would have been a better option here. Nah. Okay, I'm glad I went with what I went with. I was kind of expecting Amoonguss or something. Okay. Can we get another burn? Yep, we got another burn. It's pretty good. So their Zapdos is pretty much useless. Honestly, I'm going to protect just to kill a turn. Just to stall out Trick Room a little bit. Stall out Sand a little bit. And we're on Entei, right? Yeah. So I'm going to switch out Porygon because I think he'll soak whatever they have coming in unless they're like choice banded. Let me get our boost, the one that we wanted. Yeah, that's going to do nothing to Porygon. Let's see if they knock off. That would actually... Okay, yeah, Rock Slide. That's fine. See, we could have Terra Dragoned and went for the Sacred Fire, but the flinch would have felt so bad in that situation. Let's see if Sand and Burn can kill him. Or knock them out, I guess would be more appropriate. Okay, it looks like they'll live, actually. But maybe this is best. Because next turn, they'll probably go down. Maybe not even. I really don't mind the Fargraph being there because it's not doing a lot. So... we have 2 more turns of Trick Room. They didn't Terra, right? No, no one has Terra'd yet. Let's just Dragon Pulse and recover. Knock off into... oh, we're the slowest one. Cool. We're not even like negative speed or anything, so... I thought we would have to take some damage first. Usually on a Trick Room team you... yeah, want slow Pokemon. So we lose our Eviolite, which is not great. Do a little damage. So I'm going to protect, because it's the last turn of Trick Room. I'm going to recover, because I'm the slowest Pokemon, and the Fargraph is just going to go out anyway this turn. We're just stalling out all this stuff we don't really want to deal with. Okay, and apparently Tyranitar's going to Terra. Terra Psychic. Well, I don't mind that, because now he's going to take damage from the Sandstorm. He's not going to have the special defense boost. And I don't really have a weakness to psychic attack, so it's fine with me. Okay, that did more than I thought it would. And they just doubled, which makes sense, but it's totally fine. So they have Zapdos, who is burned. Nope, that's who they use. Man, who's their fourth? Probably their own Raging Bolt, if I had to guess. Let's try this. Okay, I guess they have a non... What are they, coaching? Taunt. Okay. They'll go down in a turn or two anyway, so it's fine. Okay, and they land double Rock Slide, which is pretty good. I'm really only worried about Tyranitar right now. I might regret this, but I don't mind if they try to Brave Bird me, because I think we can just live it. Let's see if I'm terribly wrong about that. Okay. We might drop, though, to the recoil. I guess Sacred Fire will go off first, which is helpful. Oh wait, okay, I thought we missed. That was such a weird delay. We'll probably live, actually, with that much damage. Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay. That was terrible. Sacred Fire, 5% miss is just there to troll, basically. Alright, let's see if I was right. It's Raging Bolt. Okay. So that's why I didn't want to Terra Dragon. Alright, they are the booster, which is tougher to shut down, I would say. I'm gonna try it anyway, though. They didn't try to Thunderclap, unfortunately. Let's see if they try to Calm Mind. They pulsed. Okay, that was a good play. Alright. Thunderclap. 60. If they crit us, it's gonna look pretty bad. Okay, we get the crit. But these snarls don't do anything. I think we start stomping Tantrum now. Okay. Definitely I'll need another hit. They switch over to Dragon Pulse. Okay, that's definitely extreme speed range. Wow, that didn't do anything. I mean, I know he snarled a lot, but Dragon Pulse is stronger than Thunderclap. Alright. So I know that wasn't quite a 1v1, but yeah, Entei with the Salt Vest and Snarl can pretty much shut down Raging Bolt in a 1v1. They would have gotten one more clean attack off into us if it was a true 1v1 because they had to, you know, take down Rillaboom first, but they were a booster as well. So kind of just, if you're facing a non-booster Raging Bolt, then it would probably be about the same. Because the first Snarl basically canceled out the booster energy. So yeah. Not a bad way to try it. Even if they are gonna just like Calm Mind, then you're just neutralizing and you're doing tiny bits of chip damage every turn. So not a bad strategy. But that's gonna be all for today. I did look at one of my videos that I recorded before I stopped, and I thought my voice was maybe a little bit more normal, but thank you for bearing with me. I know I sound a little congested, but hopefully next time I record, I'll be I feel fine, but hopefully I'll sound normal again. So thank you all, and have a good day.